I've got super
catch-up contributions.
And
essentially
right?
how they work, I'm not a financial advisor, but I deal with this stuff a lot. You can go back for 5 years.
5 years,
and whatever you haven't contributed in that year, you can top up your super in this current year and get the deduction on it. So
that's right. So you get a tax deduction, which I wasn't aware of, right? Now, you can only do this if your super balance is under 500K, which luckily for me, it's about 480K. So he's like, if you're going to do it, you've got to do it quick, Frank. Like I would suggest doing it this financial year. In fact, he suggested that I actually take all of my super out of high growth and move it all into cash. He said, look, just bear with me. You know, you're not going to earn any money while we do this, because obviously if it's all in cash, it's just earning bank interest, right? But he goes, what I'm wary of is I don't want your super balance tipping over 500K in this financial year, and then we can't do this and get the tax deduction.
So the deduction will be significantly greater than what the potential gains will be over the next few months.
Exactly. Anyway, so he worked out actually that I've got about 130K that I can put towards these catch-up deductions. My issue though, as I touched on before, if we were to put 130K into super, you get 130K tax deduction in your personal tax, but I've got no income in my personal tax. So he goes, you need some income of at least 130 grand to put in this year's tax return to get the deduction. And he goes, for you, that would be selling a property. So I'm now in the process. I've given tenants vacate notice, getting the property ready to put on the market. Whatever capital gain I make from it will go as income. I then take the 130 grand as a tax deduction, reduces my taxable income, reduces some CGT, and there you go. I've now topped up my super by 130 grand and got a tax deduction.
Plus you've caught up all your contributions, which means you then don't have to contribute for another 5 years, and you can actually do another 5 years worth of contributions, but you won't be able to because you'll be over 500
That's right, it'll be over 500 grand. Switch then obviously out of
put it back into
cash,
growth,
put it into high growth, and away we go.